Josh Baskin is an average 12 years old kid who loved to play video games and baseball. He has a major crush to a girl, Cynthia. One day, at the carnival, he sees Cynthia and tries to go on a scary ride just to impress her. However, he too shorts to get on and has to step back right on front of her, rejected. He walks around and see a strange machine called Zoltar. He dropped a coins inside and Zoltar begin moving in a creepy way, and the machine tells him to make a wish. So, wish is to be big, then get a card said your wish been granted. Just then, he noticed that the machine is not plugged in. Next morning, Josh head to the washroom and see an older naked man. He freak out and run back to his room where he remembers Zoltar card. He rush out to his parents' room and where his father clothes. Josh go straight to the carnival but find it's empty. He go back home, and her mother got scared thinking he a robber. She chases around the house with a knife. So, Josh escape his home again. He meet out his best friend Billy, but Billy freaks out also, but he sing his favorite song, and at the time Billy recognized him. Billy gets some money to his home and the two go straight to New York, looking for a hotel room to stay, and choose a low-grade and badly managed room. Josh is super scared here all alone. He may look big but he's still a little kid. So, in the meantime, they looked for a job to continue to afford his apartment. They find an offering job in a computer operator in MC Milan Toy, and Josh is interested in computer and toys. He goes for interview. He start his job immediately and find everything new and strange. Sometime later, Josh received his first check and he is so excited he ever received in his entire life, and he and Billy spent all the money in random things. The next day, he go to company's toys store and plays around. There he meet Mr. McMillan, the company's owner, and his boss. Then they reach in walking piano where two performed a pretty good rendition of Heart and Soul. After this timeless scene, Mr. McMillan is so happy to have done something extraordinary. After a following day, Mr. McMillan make Josh as a vice president of product development. Josh and Billy go to his office and show to Billy the all thing just to do by playing with toy and reviewing then and got pay. Josh rent out a penthouse apartment with Billy. In the meantime, he start enjoying his carefree life. One day, a company host a party and Josh arrived just then and wear a fancy suit, his 12-year-old opinion on high passion. Everyone laugh on him but Mr. McMillan find it amusing. Susan asked to see his apartment. So, Josh takes she there. Josh show to Susan how cool his place is, but Susan is shocked to see his apartment set up like a kid's palace. He wished it and say good night and leave Susan to sleep. Billy give a surprised party for Josh, but after that he leave Billy. Josh go to carnival with Susan playing all games at the carnival. Josh don't notice that Zoltar is standing right there. Afterward, they go dancing. While they dance, Susan start to admit she falling for Josh. Josh tell his secret but Susan never listened to him. One day, they have a dinner with colleague. There, the man's son with issue with his homework. Josh help him with his homework, impressing the women there. Meanwhile, Billy get the letter from Consumer Affair with list of distributor who might have the Zoltar machine. He called Josh again but he don't have any response. Meanwhile, Josh started playing video game who used to play in his home. He then goes around to town and funnily watching this kid enjoying their childhood. All this causes him to start thinking all life he left behind. So, he finally goes home and revealed his secret to Susan. He said he's just only a child and not ready of any of this. He tells Susan about the Zoltar card but she don't believe it. Later that night, Susan goes through Josh's wallet and find the Zoltar card. She looked up in wonder, afraid that Josh said might be actually be true. Josh reaches the address where he finally face to face with the Zoltar machine. He make the wish to become a kid again. He again received a card telling him that his wish is granted. Just then, Susan arrived and see for himself. She realizes Josh got his wish and regret not listening to him last night. She get him a ride home and wishing a final goodbye. After that, Josh started to walk away as Susan watches Josh slowly rebirths to his 12-year-old self.